So, it's been a while since I last uploaded. I've been really busy with first getting the game sorted, which took a lot longer than expected, but more about that later, but mostly with university assignments. So in this video, as I'm sure you already gathered from reading the title, I'm continuing with my coffee idol and putting 6 more days into it to get it ready for publishing. Now, I know what you're thinking, it's been a lot longer than 6 days since the last video, and you're right. I spent most of the time waiting for accounts to get verified, and as mentioned before, I've had to work on a game for university too. I might make a video about it if you're all interested. Now, the first thing I did on day 1 was integrate ads, because your rock needs its coffees. It was simple enough to set up and it didn't take too long, and then I moved on to my next task, which was new coffee images. Don't get me wrong, when I created the originals I was happy with them, but after seeing them a lot I just found more and more I could improve. I put in the new coffees and I hope you can agree they're an improvement. Now the last thing for day 1 was the unit backgrounds. I wanted it to stand out more, so I created a brick red background. And that's everything for day 1. On day 2 I added 3 new coffees, Macchiato, Flat White and Lungo, and then I completed my first playtest. With that done, I realised there wasn't much to the game, so I started thinking about upgrades and that's what I worked on next. And that was everything for day 2. Next I needed some audio in the game to give the user feedback when they click a button, but I didn't know how to do that, so I asked Brackeys for some help. After creating an audio manager, it was all sorted and played 3 annoying sounds, which is why the next thing I worked on was a mute button. I started working on save files too, but this went over to day 4. With save files working, I needed some particle effects to add more detail to the game, as well as providing even more feedback when the user presses buttons. flashing bar can get annoying when the unit reaches a high level, so I made it a solid bar showing the money produced per second instead. The last thing I did on day 5 was add a way to restart the game with a boost dependent on the lifetime earnings of that run through, and that left 1 day to publish the game. Setting up the Google Dev account was simple, and I added all my game screenshots, descriptions and other details, so it's now complete. I hope for it to be verified and published soon so you can all play it. So there you have it, a game published in 7 days. Kind of. Just let me have this win. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one, presuming my upload schedule doesn't take a dive again. Finally, I have a Patreon page set up too if you want to donate to the channel, so I can make this more of a permanent thing. Also, it means I can have more coffee, which if you haven't figured out by now, fuels me, and it would be much appreciated. See you guys later. I'm gonna go get a coffee.